Good morning. I call to order the June 11th, 2019 meeting for the Saline County Board of Commissioners. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Shadwick.
Here.
Commissioner Sparks.
Here.
Commissioner Vidrickson.
Here.
Commissioner Weiss. Here. Commissioner White.
Here.
I ask that you please stand and join me in a flag salute followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We now move to the public forum where citizens may speak on county government, usually limited to 3 minutes, items that are not on today's agenda. Does anyone wish to address the commission? Seeing none, I'll bring it back to the commission for regular business. Item number 1.
Approve agenda for public forum as presented.
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve the agenda for the public forum as presented.
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve today's agenda for the public forum. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The motion does carry. Item number 2.
Approval of county commission minutes for June 4th, 2019.
Mr. Chairman, I move we accept the county commission minutes of June 4th, 2019 as presented.
I second the motion.
Been moved and seconded that we approve the county commission minutes for June the 4th of 2019. Are there any additions, deletions? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The motion carries. Item number 3.
Proclamation declaring June 2019 as Elder Abuse Awareness Month.
And it looks like we have Courtney.
Yes. Hello, Commissioners. I'm
morning.
Courtney from DVAC. Good morning. So, according to the National Council on Aging, 1 in 10 seniors in America experiences mistreatment or abuse, which includes domestic and sexual violence, financial exploitation, and neglect. Because these incidents are vastly underreported due to shame, fear, and other barriers, only a limited number of victims are able to get the help that they need. Too often, elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation threaten the livelihoods of older individuals, erode their extraordinary potential, and increase their risk of death by 300% compared to seniors who have not been mistreated. Abusers of older adults are both women and men and are usually family members, caregivers, healthcare workers, or other trusted individuals. Elders throughout the United States lose an estimated $2.6 billion or more annually due to elder financial abuse and exploitation, such as the illegal taking, misuse, or concealment of funds, property, or assets of a senior for another's benefit. Just last year, DVAC, the Domestic Violence Association of Central Kansas, served 23 victims of elder abuse. Any of Saline County's vulnerable and older adults may be targets of abuse, neglect, and exploitation, which can occur in families, long-term care facilities, and medical facilities. Thus, the establishment of Elder Abuse Awareness Month will benefit older people, their families, health services, and communities regardless of socioeconomic status, gender, sexual orientation, or ethnicity. We all have a responsibility to support the safety, welfare, and dignity of Saline County's vulnerable and older adults. So Saline County must work toward ending elder abuse by assisting victims in accessing the information and supportive services they need, creating better and more resources for older adults in need, instituting effective intervention and prevention policies, and engaging in discussion with family members and peers to promote Elder Abuse Awareness Month. Now, therefore, Saline County Board of Commissioners hereby proclaims June 2019 as Elder Abuse Awareness Month and urges all citizens to work together to help protect older adults from abuse, neglect, and exploitation, because it's imperative that we refuse to tolerate the indignity of elder abuse.
Courtney, thank you very much. Do you have any fantastic activities planned for this month to go along with your proclamation?
Yeah, so the last Friday in June, on June 28th from 12 to 1 p.m. at the public library, we're hosting a free community presentation on elder abuse to learn about warning signs, tactics that perpetrators might use, and then just how to support older people and protect them from elder abuse. So we've got that going on. And then this Saturday morning at 9 a.m., I'm speaking on KINA radio. If you listen to that, tune in to talk about elder abuse as well. So that's kind of our big one at the library, the Prescott Meeting Room downstairs, Friday, June 28th, 12 to 1 p.m.
Very good. Comments from commissioners? Seeing none.
Thank you.
I do have a signed proclamation for you, so if you want to come forward, I'll present
Thank
that
you.
to you. Thank you very much for your hard work. And
Appreciate it. And here's a little more about that event.
all right, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Courtney.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, I move we declare June 2019 as Elder Abuse Awareness Month.
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve, that we declare June 2019 as Elder Abuse Awareness Month. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. The motion does carry. We'll move on to item number 4.
Proclamation declaring June 2019 as Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month.
Good morning. Please state your name and who you're representing.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. My name is Jamie Gideon. I'm the Director of Public Policy for the Alzheimer's Association. Thank you for letting us be here.
Welcome.
Whereas 54,000 Kansans have Alzheimer's disease and 5.8 million people in the United States have Alzheimer's disease. Whereas every 65 seconds, someone is diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. And whereas 151,000 Kansans are caregivers who are providing 172 million hours of unpaid care. Whereas the direct and indirect cost of Alzheimer's and other dementias amount to more than $290 billion annually. Whereas the state of Kansas and Saline County, we're asking them to commit to support the families who are suffering from this disease with education, information, and research to find a cure and help them through the disease. We ask that you declare June 19th as Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And your group, do you have activities associated with what's going to happen?
Hi, good morning. My name is Hillary Nolan. I'm actually a staff partner that works on Salina's inaugural Walk to End Alzheimer's. That's kind of what we're doing. So it will be the first year that we do that. It will be actually held in October 19th at the K-State Polytechnic campus. But to kind of kick off that, since this is the first year we're here, we're doing a lot of different things to help grow awareness in the community, to let you know that we're here and all the services that we're bringing with it. And we definitely are doing things like give back nights. Like I know on July 11th, we have a give back night at Dagny's Ice Cream. And we have a lot of other wraparound events that really kind of help the community let us know that we're here. So,
Well, very good.
thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work in this. Any comments from the commissioners? I would hand you my proclamation, but I think I gave it to the other person. I'll sign this for you, too. All right, thank you very much. Thank you, and thanks to everyone for coming to our meeting. We do have a few more items on the agenda, so you are excused if you so wish. We won't be holding it against you because you didn't watch all of our meeting. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I move we declare June 2019 as Alzheimer and Brain Awareness Month.
I second the motion.
Been moved and seconded that we approve, that we declare June 2019 as Alzheimer and Brain Awareness Month. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion does carry. Thank you again. Okay, item number 5.
RFA number 151-19, bid award for jail security cameras. Captain Stan Fruits, Sheriff's Office.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning. I'm here for the request for action on jail security cameras. On August 21st, 2018, Saline County Commission allocated funds through its Technology Improvement Program to the Saline County Sheriff's Office for security cameras for the jail to be purchased. This request for action is to add 10 more cameras to our security system. The request for bid was submitted to 3 firms, and 1 business responded. The business that responded was Wilson Security for $20,035.71. The budget impact was $30,000 was budgeted in the 2019 Technology Improvement Program for the Sheriff's Office jail cameras. The staff recommends that the Board of Commissioners approve the request for the purchase of 10 jail cameras.
Questions from the commissioners?
Usually, we like to see competitive bidding, and having just one bid is, you don't know if you're getting the best buy always, but Wilson is very familiar and has done a lot of your hardware and software. Is that true?
Yes, yeah, he's been there when we needed cameras. He's been there when we needed repair for cameras. He's shown to be very reliable if we need him.
Further comments? Public comment? Seeing none, I'll bring it back to the commission for possible action.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I move we award the bid to purchase 10 jail cameras to Wilson Security in the amount of $20,035.71 from the 2019 TIP fund.
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we award the bid to purchase 10 jail cameras to Wilson Security in the amount of $20,035.71 to come from the 2019 TIP, which is the Technology Improvement Program. Is there any further discussion? If not, all those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The motion does carry. Item number 6.
RFA number 152-19, bid award for jail air conditioning chiller system and controls. Captain Stan Fruits, Sheriff's Office.
Good morning again, Captain.
I'm here again for the request for action on the jail chiller. Again, on August 21st, 2018, Sling County Commission allocated funds to the Capital Improvement Program to the Sheriff's Office for the jail air conditioning chiller system and controls. The existing chiller is approximately 23 years old. Due to having some issues with the chiller, we submitted bids to replace this chiller and the controls. The request for bid was submitted to 6 businesses, with 2 businesses responding. The businesses that responded were Glassman Corporation out of Hayes for $92,427 and Calabrese of Salina for $105,138. There's $155,150 was budgeted for the chiller and the HVAC controls in the 2019 capital improvement program. There will be, in the future, more HVAC controls that will be needed to complete the project, but will be bidded separately. For the items, for these line items, the balance will be $62,723. The staff recommendation, the Sling County Sheriff's Office recommends to the Board of Commissioners to approve the purchase of a chiller and the controls from Glassman out of Hayes, Kansas.
Okay, well, here we go. We're spending more money on a facility that is in disrepair and needs attention for certain, and we're going to be spending, what, $92,000 on this particular one, with another $60,000 to come, it looks like, so
Yes, sir.
that's my speech. Tell me exactly, for though I'm not exactly knowledgeable in the air conditioning business, but a chiller is just that? I mean, it cools the air?
It cools the air. It's like our air conditioner for the whole jail. Then like with the boilers, we use that system to heat the jail. So with this chiller, you know, like I said, it's coming to the end of its life. We're starting to have issues. You know, we're replacing fans here shortly on it. It's leaking refrigerant. The machine itself is throwing codes, and which causes the machine to shut itself down. We're struggling with that. It's having electrical issues, and we thought it best that we need to get this replaced, because if we lose our chiller, you know, the other alternative is to move all the rest of the inmates out of the jail, or buy a bunch of portable air conditioners, just so we can keep them, comfortable.
All of those would be bad ideas, I think, in
Yes.
the long run.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, further comments from commissioners or questions, so forth?
One question is on where you asked for more controls are needed to complete the project, is there a reason why we don't want to finish the project right now and go out and take care of it all at one time?
Well, our whole system between the heating and air conditioning is controlled by a computer. So we won't necessarily need to, fix that whole system right this time. But just to add the new chiller, from what I'm understanding, is that we need to also address the controls for that chiller.
Yes, okay. All right, thank you.
All right, further questions, comments from the commissioners? I will open it up for public comment.
Norman Manslina. Being that's a combination heating and cooling system, are you having humidity problems? Because when you start heating and cooling, you're going to have humidity problems. So that deteriorates your equipment. Can it be made a separate system? Which it should be. You'd eliminate your humidity repairs and maintenance.
As far as the heating and air conditioning system as
Yeah.
it is, the chiller is separated from the heating part of it.
But when you switch over, you're heating up that cold air, which causes condensation.
Correct.
I'm just asking, could there be a separate system made? Would it cost more, though? It might.
All right, thank you. Any other comments? Bring it back to the commission for possible action.
Mr. Chairman, I move we award the bid to purchase the air conditioning chiller system and controls to Glassman in the amount of $92,427 from the 2019 CIP.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we approve RFA 152-19 bid award for jail air conditioning chiller system and controls to Glassman Company from Hayes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion does carry. We'll move on to item number 7. Thank you, Captain, by the way.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Item number 7.
RFA 153-19, Resolution 19-2275, Planning Commission Board Member Appointment. Hannah Stambaugh, Assistant County Administrator.
Good morning, Hannah.
Good morning, Commissioners. This is a request for action from the Planning and Zoning Department, since they are responsible for the Planning and Zoning, or the Planning Commission, which is a citizen board which handles general developmental projects. Currently, the Planning Commission consists of 8 members, which 5 of them are rural and 3 of them are city. We did have 3 expression of interest forms that were filed with the for the Planning Commission vacancy that we had, just the 1 vacancy. And out of those citizens, Mr. Kai Woodrich was the only rural resident, which is the most desired type of board member for the citizen board. If Mr. Woodrich is appointed, he will be filling the vacant term, which will expire on March 31st of 2022. And this appointment will also retain the appropriate balance, consisting of a majority of the board being rural residents over city residents. Your alternatives for actions are for the appointment of Mr. Kai Woodrich to the Planning Commission with a term that will expire on the 31st of March of 2022, or deny the appointment and solicit further expression of interest. Our recommendation is for the appointment of Mr. Woodrich, which would fill the Planning Commission with a total of 9 board members, again, with the majority of them representing the unincorporated areas of Saline County.
You mentioned that there were 3 city members on here. I only see 2.
There was a slight mistake on one of them. Mr. Merriman is a city resident.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay, comments from commissioners.
Mr. Chairman, I move we adopt Resolution 19-2275, appointing Kai Woodridge to the Planning Commission for a term of 3 years as requested by staff.
It has been moved and seconded that we approve RFA 15319. Because it's an RFA, I will allow public comment if there is any. Seeing none, I'll bring it back and complete the procedure. And it's been moved and seconded that we approve RFA 153-19, Resolution 19-2275, Planning Commission Board Member appointment of Mr. Kai Woodrich to the Planning Commission for a term of 3 years as requested by staff. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. The motion does carry. That concludes today's agenda. Is there any other announcements or business to be brought before the commission by the commissioners? Seeing none, we will be having a study session following this in 107B, and I would take a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we adjourn today's meeting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We're adjourned.